Hello everybody and welcome back to PureFarming 2018. So you're probably looking at this chap here thinking there's something not quite right about him, and that thing is that he is wearing my t-shirt. Yes, it says Daggerwin on him, and you indeed can also look like him if you would like to. If you want to look like Daggerwin, even though it looks absolutely nothing like me at all, except for the shirt, you can do this by following the instructions down below. In all seriousness though, I'd like to thank PureFarming for actually doing this. I think it's absolutely amazing. I know that a lot of other YouTubers as well, or streamers, have actually got the same t-shirt for them as well, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I really do appreciate it. I think it looks good, better than I thought it would do, because my logo I actually made myself. I'm very proud of it. Not really, but yeah, still, it looks okay. I think it's come out pretty good. So yeah, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. So let's now move on. Let's take a look. Let's accept this. We'll take a look at it in game. We'll continue the game, and we'll see the new features. Okay, so here we are in the game, and well, it's even more obvious now. It's Daggerwin. Yes. So, yeah. What do you think? Post down below, and you can put this into your own game if you would like to. So there has been a number of updates since I last played. There have been 130 bug fixes, over 70 gameplay features and improvements added. These include the Free Goats DLC, new machinery, a first person view, realistic mirrors, steering wheel support, worker AI improvements, weather forecasts and better graphics. So let's try and experience this. I think it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. Although, I always try and keep an open mind from now on, because you never know, there might be something which I still don't like, and if I don't like it, I'll mention it, because, well, as I was definitely told before from my first video of PureFarming, it's always worthwhile to tell the truth instead of saying, oh, that looks good, but actually you think, that could actually be improved. So yeah, we're going to be totally honest here. So I want to, first of all, actually just check the options, because I want to make sure that everything is okay here. For example, sound. Probably should have checked before. So that all looks really good. Let's just really quickly have a flick through the vehicle store. And when I say really quickly, I actually mean super quickly. So you're going to have to do a quick looking at these. I think most of these were here before. I don't think that was though. JCB Fast Track 8330 Special Edition. There might be some which I've overlooked here. But it is just a really quick flick through. Obviously if you've got the game you can take a look for yourself in your own time. But I can't really spend too long because we've got to progress today. Yep, so loads of stuff here in the vehicle store. No shortage of equipment which we can use. I think there's possibly some new Mitsubishi L200 designs. Let's just see. Transportation. Yeah, I think these are new. These ones here. Other. Is that a auto stacker? I don't think it is. Possibly. And we've got some weights and stuff. Front loader attachments. Rear loader. Wow. And yep. Then it's just selling of machinery. So if we go back onto the main tablet, we should be able to see the weather forecast. There it is. So today is sunny. It's very generic, but it's better than nothing. Today is sunny, tomorrow sunny, day after tomorrow sunny, in 3 days sunny. This is a good spell of weather. In 4 days though, we have some rain, bit of precipitation. In 5 days it's cloudy, and 6 days it is raining again. So it doesn't look like we have like days of the week or anything. It's just like today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. So maybe if that could be enhanced a bit further, like, you know, so we could have maybe a calendar year. Have the dates here, that might make it a bit better, but it might make it a bit overcomplicated, maybe. I don't know. I guess it's different for everybody. This is what's so tough. It's everybody has different requirements and needs and stuff, and some people might love the idea, some people may hate it, so it's tough. Right, so we're actually still in our sort of scenario mode here. We're doing our playthrough. So we're supposed to be going to the solar park and buying some solar panels and stuff, I think so. Yeah, buy a solar park. The only issue is money. We actually don't have any. So I'm kind of considering going for a real free play instead of doing the sort of story mode. It might be better for us. Won't necessarily be, It's just my opinion. Yeah, but look at that shirt. Coming back to it once again. So free farming. I think we're allowed to choose our place. Yeah, I'd quite like to go to... Well, Japan is a very tempting one actually, but also I wouldn't mind seeing the Germany map now it's done. I did see it pre-release, so that could be quite nice. Starting balance is something fairly high. You know what I'm like. What about £1 million? That sounds good. Clear sky, oh definitely, and the morning. Fantastic. So yeah, this is, I would say, a better approach for what I'm doing here. I don't really do the videos regularly enough to be able to do the story mode, because it's going to take a lot of time. Because I do Farming Simulator and I have another job as well, it's not exactly... it's not doable. I can't run so many different series at the same time. I'd like to just keep going in and out of Pure Farming, experiencing all the different things. Oh, I've got a different t-shirt on. As nice as it is, I think it'd be quite nice to go back to Daggerwin. I've not done any muck spreading yet, but you see, this really does show what you can do with the game, but because I have played the story mode, restricted mode sort of thing, I haven't been able to experience it as fast. So this is what I want to change. I want to really get into the game more, have bigger stuff, more stuff, and just, you know, experience the whole lot. So here we are. What do we start off with? We start off with stuff, some stuff, but yeah, first things first, the map itself. Let's just see here. So we have field number 1. I'm not quite sure where the rest of the fields are on this map. I don't know if this is the entire map and we just have the one field. I'm not too sure, but I'm sure it will become clear in due course. Anyway, let's take off in our drone. It's always a good thing to do. Take a look at the map from above first. Right, so it has lifted off. We can... where's the field? The field should be over here, I think. There's the yard. There it is. So that's field number 1. 10,000 euros. Well, we should be okay with that. I think I can manage it. Definitely. We can buy the field from up here. Oh, yes. Now we've got all the info. So this is obviously what we need to keep an eye on. We need to make sure that mostly everything is at 100%. I think, yeah, we're looking at 100% for everything there. There's nothing you'd want to keep down. There's nothing like weeds or something which would be like 90% and it should be 0. So yeah, if we can max out all of those, we should be doing well. So this actually might be better anyway, that we're going to be focusing on just the one field for the time being. But tractors, yes. As lovely as that Zeta is just over there, I want to get something a bit bigger, a bit more expensive, I suppose you could say. So if we go to the tractor store, let's get, well, the JCB is a must-have for me. Difference between these two, I'd say, is just the colour. They both look good. So annoying. Oh, that one's free. Actually is free. And I suppose if we're going to get that, we should go for a cheaper one as well. Maybe the McCormick. Maybe. Well, we have so much money. Buy that. And the McCormick. It's going to be a yellow setup. There we go. So here they are. Look at this. We have the McCormick just here, which I think looks very nice. And McCormick, oh, I'm sure they used to be red. Yeah, they were. Maybe this is just because of this series, or maybe they are yellow these days. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I always used to think they look quite basic, but that looks very modern. Very modern indeed. JCB looks absolutely stunning. And yeah, I'm really not too sure about the special editions of tractors. I don't know if it is just the colour they change or if there is other features as well within it. But no, certainly it's going to be something which is going to be nice to have on the farm. And in fact, we'll use it today. Music. Yeah, we won't keep that on. So what is the first job? I'm guessing it is to plough the field. I've crashed. Still using the keyboard at the moment. I'm not entirely sure yet if my stone wheel is configured. It doesn't seem to be working. It's something I'm going to have to look into. Is that growing? Oh no, that is stubble. That must be stubble. So that is going to need to be ploughed. Surely. It does not look like a growing crop. So if we go back onto this menu, we should now be able to see ploughs and stuff. Although we don't necessarily have to plough, I wouldn't have thought. But we will do. We'll go for this one here. Okay. Go back onto the map. I'm guessing they are actually calling it the trade centre. They are. Okay, so we're going to have to go there to buy it. Which is the best way to go? I might just change the steering sensitivity as well, because we can do that now, which is nice. When the game initially was released, it was super sensitive steering, and now it isn't so much, which is nice. I think that might be the least sensitive steering we can have, actually. So you can have it a lot more sensitive if you'd like to. The JCB dealership is just here, with the German flag flying. Germany. Right, so there should be no issues if we actually get out and go over here. Look at the texture of the tyres, that looks quite nice. Very worn though. You can tell it's been rubbing against some very sharp objects. Right, here we go. Is that security? Yes, we're just going to come and buy something. I am Daggerwin. Hello. Good, they've let us through. Let's buy the plough if we can do. Yep. Good. So there it is over there. It's spawned on its side. But still, it should still be very usable. As for beacons, we can use beacons. Oh, they've come on automatically. That's nice. Oh, crikey. What happened? Anyway, beside the point. Let's go and plough a field. I'm looking to plough a field today. We're going to hopefully get it cultivated in the next episode and probably drilled as well. If we can get it just ploughed today, that would be fantastic. Oh yeah, and I also want to get the steering wheel set up as well. If I can do for the next episode. So the main reason, or the main reasons, for me not playing PureFarming for a while, one was I wanted it to be updated again, which it now has been, and two, I haven't really had the time, to be honest. I've been very busy with work and real life stuff. Anyway, let's just lower to the right. Is that correct? I think it is. And then Z. I'm not really used to this type of plough because I don't really do... Well, I've never done on the top ploughing where you're not actually in the furrow in real life. It's effective though. Crikey, it does do a lot. And then I suppose we should go all the way to the end. Although, yeah, you wouldn't do. You'd usually do the headlands last. And then put it up like this. And then we're going to have to put it down to the left, I assume. You see, this is where it's going to throw me. Because we're not sitting in the furrow. The tractor sits on the surface. On the field. Like that. So that's how it works. I suppose, yeah, once you get used to it, as it is with anything, it shouldn't be too difficult. So by doing this, by going down and then back up again, we have covered about 20% of the field. Oh, better stop. You need to get used to the controls, that's the thing. Because then I press R again to put it back up. And then we need to put it back down to the right by pressing Y. Yeah, practice makes perfect. And yes, it's going to make a bit of... it's going to take a bit of time to make it perfect, but still. I try and cover as much as I can do. Oh, I just realised the game is actually in times 24, which is a bit too fast for me. There we go. So, yeah, if we put the time, well, if we keep the time at times 3, I would say that's for the best, because we don't want to have the days just flying past, but at the same time we do want them to actually progress a bit. We don't want to be stuck in the same hour all the time. So there we go. I'm going to continue here. I'm going to keep learning, and we'll be done in no time. 44% done so far. And there we go. So I did try and put on a worker for the first time. I've never used a worker before, and let's just say it didn't really work. I don't know what went wrong really. It seemed to flip the plough upside down and then get stuck on it. So it did actually manage to drive up and down the field, but because it had done because it had flipped the plough over, it didn't really work. So maybe it was a one-off, or maybe it's done a bit more work. The AI. I'll have to try it again in the next video. I suppose, yeah, starting off with the biggest plough isn't the easiest of tasks for it to do, but yeah, I don't know, it was alright, I guess. It did actually plough something, but I don't know what it did to the plough. The plough just ended up wrong for some reason, upside down I assume. But on a lighter note, we have now finished. Let's just go back onto the drone. Love the drone feature, really good way of seeing the overview of your fields. In fact, I think possibly, yes, I would say that the ability to see the fields as like a bar chart is better than Farming Simulator. I think that is a really good way of doing it. Because if you had loads of fields, you could fly around with the drone and you could see everything. So that is pretty good. I think there is a lot to be said for that. So ploughing isn't 99%. There's 1% still in the field, which well, you can see the odd pieces here and there. Cultivation's next, then sowing, then irrigation, fertilising and spraying. Not necessarily in that order. So we have got quite a bit of work to do. There's me! There I am. Nice. Right, okay, so thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And until the next one, see you again very soon. Bye for now.